come up with that dog shit pick. What the fuck were we thinking? What the fuck were you thinking?
Welcome, everybody, to the Jimnasium with me, XFL Jim, joined by my co-host, Chase, Wolf of Oaklawn, Lupine, Fiasco, Sesams. The nicknames keep coming, buddy.
Yeah. I don't have any more that I can think of.
That's it for now. Dude, how busy are you at this moment?
Dude, so incredibly busy. Like, I've been article for SGPN that took a lot of research. I'm pumping out 4 episodes of the Notorious OTB this week since it's opening week at Saratoga.
Good fucking Lord. That's a lot of horses.
My standard 2 AUDL pods. I've got a nice Z Run pod Friday night with a pretty big guest. Pretty excited about. And yeah, man, just like I've been like literally from the time I wake up until the time, like, I don't remember falling asleep the last couple nights.
I have
like
many
I just
nights
know
like
that I wake up.
Usually it's just because I'm brown. It's either I think last week I fell asleep at my desk.
Nice.
I actually fell asleep at my desk, which was like, oh, I was actually trying to edit something.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen, and then I just went to bed.
Did you fart loud enough to wake yourself up?
I haven't done that in weeks. I have not done that in weeks. It's happened. It has happened.
Yeah.
I haven't done it in weeks. Where I'm at right now, and we'll talk about college football and NFL way more later when we break down week 9. No.
Week 8.
Week 8. I'm ahead of myself. Week 8 of the NFL and college football season. We'll talk about this way more later. But I am at this point, especially as a Nebraska fan, the hype is as high as it's ever been.
You drank the Kool-Aid.
We're gonna win the Big Ten.
Time.
We're gonna win the Big Ten.
Okay. You're due.
We are due for a conference championship for sure. I think the last time we won one was like 2001. 2000?
Probably no. Yes.
I think the last time we won a conference championship was
Eric Crouch and went.
We got steamrolled by Miami.
Yeah.
National championship.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. That might be the case. I felt like you maybe won like 1 or 2 after that, but that was also right about the time that Oklahoma kind of started its ascension. Back to the top.
It was getting out of the 90s doldrums and really just like coming into their own for their run of the 2000s and 2010s. Let me look real quick if I can find a college football future on Nebraska to win the Big Ten.
I want to hear what this would pay.
Let's see. Big Ten odds. Big Ten championship future odds. Obviously, Ohio State's a minus 210 favorite. That's insane.
Of course.
Plus 2,200.
Not bad.
I see that, but then I also see Minnesota at 28-1.
Also not bad.
I kind of like the Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna bet with your heart or your head?
I mean, I'll bet with my heart, and I'll probably also like do a really dumb bet later this year. But the reason I was thinking about Nebraska football and how high I was, there was a post on Twitter about like some message board shit going on with Nebraska. So let me go through. Here's the first post. This character on a Nebraska message board named Warsh Rags 1. Warsh with an R.
Warsh, nice.
Have an inside source that happens to work at the country club in Lincoln. Head ball coach has been playing almost every day for the last couple months. Not sure he's getting ready to make a run at the Live Tour after this season. Very topical. But I don't think football is on his mind. Next post was from someone replying to that, whose name is Puffy Knee Pads. As a CCL member who's played a lot of daytime weekday golf this summer, I've not seen him around, and he's not been on the tee sheet. Check your sources. Warshrag1 is not having any of that. His reply, "What's your name, tough guy? I'll make sure you never tee it up in this town again." I'll make sure you never tee it up in this town again is such a powerful phrase.
Yeah.
Not everyone has the same set of rules. He's out there playing, and just because you haven't bumped into him yet for an autograph doesn't mean he's not out here.
Love it. Dude, like local sports message boards
They're the best.
are the greatest shit ever.
The gift that keeps on. I just love, "I'll make sure you never tee it up in this town again."
Yeah.
I'm going to start using that.
That dude, that's awesome.
Also, his profile pic is Mark Davis.
That dude took "You Want to Fight IRL" and like took it to like the 20th power. I love it. "You'll never tee it up in this town again." That's amazing. I think I just want to start using "You'll never just insert random thing in this town again."
You'll never do this in this town again.
Yeah, "You'll never pump gas at a Casey's in this town again."
Not happening.
Not
Also,
happening.
the reason I'm like feeling really like Nebraska heavy is it's now sweet corn season, which means literally in my house, like you've met my dad, we will eat sweet corn just about every day for the next week and a half.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about right there.
I had 6 ears of corn for dinner tonight, and that was in a beer. That was
nice.
My dinner was 6 ears of corn and a beer.
Yeah, I mean, you got a carb load for that 10K you're running tomorrow.
I'm also going to try and start working out again Thursday. XFL Showcase coming up. I'm going to be doing my own XFL Showcase. So
there you go.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
I gotta get my pump on.
Man, so I've been hyped about Arkansas. Like I haven't hit. I think once fall camp starts and once like I start seeing news reports out of fall camp is when I'll like 100% drink the Kool-Aid. I don't know. I'm pretty much on the Kool-Aid. Also, but like
you're on a reasonable amount of Kool-Aid. Like we talked about, I think when we previewed the Arkansas BYU game.
Yeah,
like, you're in a reasonable amount of Kool-Aid. I'm at this level where if Nebraska doesn't win at least 9 games, I will be very disappointed.
Yeah, like if I pick Arkansas to go 12-0, like it's a joke. Like it's 100% for the lulz, you know.
We'll get to a point where we will both pick Nebraska and Arkansas to go 12-0, and it will not be a joke.
Right.
End of July is when that happens.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's when the craziest takes happen.
That's when the real like just like completely drank the Kool-Aid, moving to a commune.
That's when we peak.
Yeah, that's it. That is when it hits. That's like when we might like if someone says like, hey, like a spaceship is coming to take us all and Arkansas will win a national championship, you just have to castrate yourself. You show me where the knife is.
Yep.
And also
give
the rubbing
me a hot
alcohol.
Knife. I'll slice through it like fucking butter.
I'll do it with a butter knife.
So we were all working and busy and whatnot this weekend, whatever. I decided to sit down and have you heard of the movie RRR on Netflix?
RRR on Netflix. I have not.
Okay. Damn it. I think if I show a trailer, we'll get copyright strike.
Oh, we don't want to do that again.
No, but what I might do is since we're recording this beforehand and being smart, I will show you the trailer. And then I will show something else on the screen.
Okay.
I'm going to be smart with it. So we have oh god, it's like a fucking, there we go, 30-second trailer. So let me share this. Oh, Chase is gone. There you are. I'm going to share the screen.
Okay.
Share. Oh, damn it. I forgot to share audio. We're good. We're a professional show here, folks.
We bring the heat.
Heat culture. Boom. Okay. So this is an Indian film.
Okay.
It takes place during England's rule over India.
Okay.
And just so you know, we were very high while watching this. So my friend looked it up, and he said that the characters were based on real people. So I'm going to say this is also based on a true story.
Okay.
Here you go. You're getting the vibe, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The man lifted a motorcycle over his head, and
that's pretty impressive. That's real deal right there.
These aren't superheroes, by the way. These are regular dudes. Like in the movie's universe, they're just regular guys.
Yeah, regular motorcycle lifting guys. Listen, like if you don't get up and bench press a motorcycle 10 to 15 times every morning, then what are you even doing?
Not only this movie it's 2.5 hours long.
Sexy.
It's 184 minutes long. It is like 6 genres in one.
Is it dubbed or is it like subtitles?
Both.
Both.
So
okay.
It's not English dubbed.
Yeah.
But it's like 2 different Indian languages. So it's dubbed in from one language to another in Indian, and whatever, I forget what language they speak. And then it's subtitles as well. And the subtitles go lightning fast. But it's like a drama, action, history, at some points comedy, and musical. There are several musical breaks throughout the movie.
Dude, Bollywood loves them some musical breaks. They love them some dance numbers.
We were high as fuck watching this movie. And when I swear to God, at some point he lets out a whole bunch of animals and fights a tiger.
Just life in India.
I was just wondering, my one question I had while watching this movie, why can't we have this in America?
I mean,
why can't we have a movie that's this ridiculous?
The Democrats. I'm just kidding. I got nothing.
I don't know why. Fucking big Hollywood, big movies. It was amazing. It was an experience.
I think part of it might just be like a little bit of like a cultural thing. Like they be dancing in Bollywood movies and things like that. Like so it for them it wouldn't seem like out of place, and I don't know. Bollywood's very like over the top.
It turns into like halfway through the movie, there's a whole dance battle sequence.
Yeah, sometimes
between the two Indian guys and a bunch of racist white dudes.
We know who won that.
Fuck yeah, the Indians won that shit.
Yeah, man. They got the head bobble going, and wow,
it was awesome. And then of course, I feel like every Indian movie ends with like a post-credits dance number.
Yeah. Oh yes, 100%. Even Slumdog Millionaire,
and it was awesome.
Even Slumdog Millionaire did.
I love this movie.
Yeah.
Can't recommend it enough. RRR.
I think you need to move to Mumbai and just Bollywood it up, dude.
Can we do a live Jimnasium from India?
We'll have to check on the Wi-Fi connection and everything, but I'm sure it could be arranged if you wanted to do so.
I just need to talk about this. I just needed to talk about this movie. It was one of my favorite things I've ever seen.
I'm glad that you got that off your chest and that I was the person here for the unloading.
And I feel like you're also the best person to explain, like, this kind of movie is the fact that we were stoned out of our fucking minds just made it that much better.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can't even tell you how many times I've watched the movie Drumline just because of that.
Oh yes.
And the deleted drum battles. Bitch, please.
God dang it. So
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon's the baby man.
Nick Cannon just run off with all your school clothes money. I'm broke.
You ready to rank some Big Ten coaches by, like, not rank them, but
give our fight strategy?
Yeah, we're going to go through the list of all the Big Ten coaches, not with including Lincoln Riley and Chip Kelly, because fuck all that noise. We're living in the moment, in the now. So what we'll do is we'll go through this list of Big Ten coaches and discuss how we would beat them in a fight. And I'll just get it out of the way. My normal strategy in any fight is just to get naked and shit myself. I will not use that. I will not use that.
I was going to say, this is something I already know very well about you.
Yes. I will not mention that in this list.
Okay. That's fair.
Because I feel like that's just my strategy going into any fight. I can't just use that for every person.
That's fair.
Starting off,
completely fair.
I'm very high on this team, so it's Nebraska, Scott Frost.
Okay.
He's a fit guy. He's in his 50s.
Yeah.
He's a fit dude, though. He holds it pretty well, but he's like recently divorced. So he's got like a lot of sadness with him.
Yeah.
I think you start by berating him. You start with emotional damage.
Okay.
And also, like, they haven't won. Like, he came in with all this promise. He's not delivering. You probably mentioned he's a premature ejaculator. I don't know.
I go I go fake cardiac arrest into like just a full body python squeeze when he checks on me. That's when I latch on and I just
like
try to
get around his arms.
Yeah, because if he uses his arms, I'm dead.
Yeah, he is actually. I've seen videos of him lifting. He's pretty muscular.
Yeah.
He's a pretty hot guy, not gonna lie. But I'd probably go for the emotional damage first, and then he'll probably come at me super angrily, and then I'll trip him and I'll just start like just beat he'll just be on the ground. I'll beat him then.
Okay. No, that works. I like it.
He's definitely way more fit than me, so like I just gotta get him on the ground somehow.
Okay.
Next up, Mike Locksley, Maryland coach. Hashtag joke about Maryland. Just fight him in any month that isn't September and you'll kick his ass. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, that wins. Just be like, hey, can we put this off like 30, 35, 40 days? Mike Locksley, okay, big dude, like big round.
He's got size.
Dude.
He's got mass.
Yeah, I stick and move. I work the jab. I
don't know if he has cardio.
Yeah, I stick and move, rely on the footwork. I don't have cardio either, just for the record. But yeah, I stick and move Mike Locksley.
How tall is Mike Locksley?
Enough.
Height. Mike Locksley height. Mike Locksley height. How tall is Mike Locksley? What the fuck? It just says his height's not available.
We'll say 6'3". I
6'3"
feel like that's
pretty fucking big.
I feel like that's standard, like out of the box football coach height.
You know what height that's perfect for though? Throat punching height.
Ooh, there you go.
I punch him right in the throat.
I mean, I might try to execute that with one of my jabs.
Yeah, I'd go right for the throat because if he's 6'3", it's like right here.
All right.
Okay. Tom Allen, Indiana. I think Tom Allen would just murder me. If I have to go up against Tom Allen, I'm sneaking a knife because I actually feel like Tom Allen would be crazy in a fight.
Hold on. Who does Tom Allen coach again?
Indiana.
With him, I think I just cock my fist and he automatically hides and tries to avoid the confrontation.
Okay.
Yeah, just I go like.
You just intimidate him.
Yeah, and then
he's just him?
Yeah, like you just handle him like any other nerd.
Okay. Brett Bielema.
Bert. Okay.
Now he's someone you can out cardio.
He's someone I can out cardio. He's still a big guy, but his weakness is partying and probably turkey sandwiches. So I convince him I'm his friend.
Throw a turkey sandwich at him.
I get him drunk. I feed him turkey products. Let the tryptophan do the work. I beat him to near death in his sleep.
I think my initial strategy is probably just like similar to what Scott Frost, what I was doing against him. I want to trip Brett Bielema.
Okay.
I want to trip him because I feel like his center balance is terrible.
I've seen him. I mean, have you seen the gif of him slipping on the sidewalk on the way? I mean, you're onto something there.
High risk, high reward because you do run the risk of him falling on top of you and killing you instantly.
True.
He's a giant man.
He is a giant man. Big old Bert.
But I feel like once you get him on the ground, you might be able to just like choke him out.
Oh yeah, totally.
Greg Schiano is a tough one.
That's a that one is a straight up
I'm gonna kick him in the dick.
I'm gonna go 19 I'm going 1950s style New York like teenage mob gang knife fight. Like Switchblade. A Switchblade Greg Schiano.
The issue with that I see though is Greg Schiano strikes me as the kind of guy that just has a Switchblade on him at all times. Like he just has a knife too.
Motherfucker and I don't.
I know, but if it's a knife v knife fight,
mine's a comb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeff Brom. I feel like he's someone you could bully.
So you think just pure physical intimidation, maybe like a
I think
finger in the
similar.
chest?
Yeah, I think you could just emotional battery and physical intimidation will probably get to Jeff Brom.
Okay. So just straight up humiliation just wins the fight before it takes place.
Exactly. You win the fight mentally before you even have to engage physically.
If it comes to blows, Krav Maga.
Yep. I think grappling would work against someone like him. He doesn't strike me as very flexible.
Yeah. Yeah. And once I get a hold of you, I can just run up and down you like a squirrel on an oak tree.
Ooh, nice. I like that.
Krav Maga.
Mel Tucker. Midnight Mel.
Um,
It's tough. Normally, we're someone that looks like him, I would say pull hair, but he has no hair to pull.
yeah.
I'm punching him in the nose.
I'm actually taking the opposite approach, and I'm waiting for the situation to die down, and then I'm coming back and punching him in the base of the skull.
Okay, I'm punching him right in the nose.
Okay, because I can see, like, with his hair configuration being no hair, like, I can see where his skull and his neck come together, and that's where I'm going straight for.
You can really aim for, like, that weak spot and paralyze him.
Yeah.
PJ Fleck, I'm just going to break him in half. I don't think PJ Fleck's very strong.
I get him to the ground, I put my knees on his chest, I grab his hands, and I make him hit himself over and over again.
Yeah, you could probably bully PJ Fleck.
Just, why are you hitting yourself, PJ?
Also,
why
like, side note, maybe the luckiest, like, he got extremely lucky with, so did you see the news coming out of Minnesota? Like, there's certain players leaving saying that he fosters a culture of, like, abuse and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, a guy
swept
with that
under
many
the rug because of all the Big Ten news.
A guy with that many boat paddles, come on.
Maybe the toughest guy to take on in the entire conference, Pat Fitzgerald.
I challenge him to a game of chess.
Yeah, but he went to Northwestern.
Doesn't mean he's good at chess. Oh, it probably does. Damn it. I don't know what I do with Pat Fitzgerald.
Soccer.
All right,
challenge him to soccer. No way he plays soccer.
Smart kid. Okay, smart kid's going to overanalyze. I'm just a tornado of fists, teeth, and fingernails.
Simpsons gif, you're just like throwing your fists like a windmill.
Yeah, and I'm going at him so quick that he can't think, that he just has to react.
I like it. James Franklin. Just dangle the USC job in his face and then punch him in the dick.
I flash a pistol.
Yeah, that works too. That probably.
Yeah. And I just slowly.
He'd probably respect that out of you.
I just slowly raise my shirt so he can see some shitty gun, like a high point or a Taurus, like tucked into my waistband. I say, "Do we have a problem? We got a problem?" And then that wins.
That solves that situation right there.
Yeah, then we squash it.
What about Paul Chryst?
Coach
Dad.
Well, with Dad, you have to do dad strength. You have to avoid dad strength.
I will give Paul Chryst the added dad strength.
So you can't let him get a hold of you. So I cover my body in baby oil, and then I Nuru massage him to death.
I was gonna say, like,
it'll be quite pleasurable for him.
I was gonna say cover myself in grease. I'll be like a greased up pig, and just tire him out, and then just fucking end him, like curb stomp him when he's too tired.
Okay.
Kirk Ferentz, he's old, his bones are brittle. You could break his arm pretty easily, I bet.
That's extra old man strength. I go straight to kicks.
Because those legs are done.
Yep, kicks to the knee. Maybe finish him off with coup de grace.
Jim Harbaugh.
Watch him try to throw a punch at me and hit himself in the face, because Jim Harbaugh will only do the most embarrassing thing.
Challenge him to a milk gallon chug off.
And watch him just throw up.
And then don't actually do it. Watch him throw up and hit him when he's weak.
I mean, when is he not?
What about Ryan Day?
Ryan Day's tough. Ryan Day, I go through 2 years of intense MMA training where I work on my striking and ground and pound game, and we just handle it in the octagon.
I like that. I'm kind of right there with you on that one. Just take him into the UFC. You know, looking back in hindsight now that we just completed this, another cool way to go about this was, do we think that the head coach of these football teams could take their mascot on a fight?
Okay.
Just do a couple of them.
Loxley with Testudo, the Terrapin, very fair fight. That's a draw. James Franklin and the Nittany Lion, I give it to the Nittany Lion.
I'll go to the Nittany Lion.
I mean, if there's an actual like Wolverine, then Wolverine at a walkover.
They used to have one. That Wolverine's winning 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, Ryan Day though kicks the shit out of Brutus Buckeye. Like, how are you not going to hit Brutus Buckeye in the head over and over again?
Oh yeah,
big target.
Also, Paul Chryst gets mauled by a badger.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And Jeff Brom is dead in a closet somewhere because Purdue Pete doesn't leave bodies.
Yeah, yeah, he's here to take souls.
So I completely forgot. So before we get into the college football and NFL, I have another thing. So as I was alluded to when I was watching RRR, I got very high. Mm-hmm. I made a purchase this weekend.
Yeah.
I don't condone it. I don't stand by it, but I made it. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna be putting it in content. I bought a fake pair of tits.
Okay.
H-cup tits.
I feel 100% that you do not have to explain that purchase to me because, I mean, I get it.
I spent $200 on tits.
That's what I'm talking about.
I came to the next morning to an update on my phone. It's like, hey, your Amazon delivery is being processed. And it's like, yeah, what did I buy?
And then the tits showed up and you're like, oh,
no, they're not here yet. They don't get here till next week.
Oh, so you had to do like the fishing through your own order to be like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck did I get? I got tits and a goblin mask. So now, sneak preview, there will be a special character on a lot of XFL Jim videos called the Tit Goblin.
Titty McGoblin Face.
Titty McGoblin Face is now going to be a reoccurring character in probably a lot of videos. I have to recoup this $200 somehow. Technically, since I'm going to be using them in videos, these tits are a write-off.
That is 100% a business expense, my man. I like it. I like where your head's at. I like that you're considering your possible, tax liabilities these days. Like I
don't have a car, but I have a fake pair of tits.
Yeah, you do, and I would say like a pretty glorious set. You know,
they are H cups.
H cups.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I just got the biggest size they offered. The one thing I really hope is I selected the right skin tone.
Like, I hope whenever you were ordering those, you just kept muttering the words gigantic gazongas to yourself.
I was like, they got full nips too, so I hope they're like pepperoni nips.
Gigantic gazongas.
Gazongas. Oh, God.
Oh, my Lord.
Some week 8 college football and NFL, man?
Dude, I need this more than a man in hell needs a glass of ice water. Let's do this.
Yes. Georgia State at App State.
App State.
I'm taking Georgia State upset.
Ooh, okay. Clay Helton.
Virginia at Georgia Tech.
Give me the Ramblin' Wreck.
I'm taking the Cavaliers. So
they don't have Rocky Dick and balls.
Going.
They don't have Rocky Dick and balls.
No, but their quarterback's still really good. Troy at South Alabama.
Troy.
USA, baby.
It's going to be one of those weeks.
It is one of those weeks. We're disagreeing on every single one. Tulsa at Temple.
Tulsa.
Yeah, Tulsa. I think Temple's going to be really bad.
Yeah.
My hot take is that I think Temple might be like bottom 3 team in the country. Like they might be worse than UConn.
That is a spicy meatball of a take, Jim.
Yeah. UAB at Western Kentucky.
UAB.
Bill Clarkless, UAB.
UAB.
I'm still on UAB. Sucks for Bill Clark, by the way. Like I don't know if we talked about it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
when it happened, but
just severe back pain. Shut him down.
Indiana at Rutgers.
Rutgers.
Yeah. Okay. ULM at Army.
Does Boogie Knight still play for Louisiana Monroe?
He does.
Louisiana Monroe.
You're gonna have UL. That's your hottest take. Is ULM fucking like winning the Sun Belt?
ULM to the moon, baby.
I actually think they might be a CUSA team. I'm on Army either way. Houston at Navy.
Houston.
I'm on Houston as well. Eastern Michigan at Ball State.
Directional Mish.
Easy peasy. Eastern Michigan. UNLV at Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. That would be so funny, though. Rice at La Tech. I'm going to take La Tech.
Who? I'm going to go Rice.
I like that. North Texas at UTSA.
Garage Civil War.
I like North Texas more this year, but I think UTSA gets revenge in this game.
Okay. I'm still on the mean green.
So I'm on UTSA in this one.
Yes,
FIU
the green and they're
at
cantankerous as hell. What was it again?
FIU, the airport at the Clit.
The Clit.
I'm at the Clit too. Purdue at Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Purdue's going to do it, baby. Give me them Boilermakers.
All
Northwestern at Maryland. Give me them Wildcats. Give me Northwestern.
Yeah, Northwestern. I don't remember what week it was.
Maryland's on a fucking downward swing. FAU at UTEP.
I'm gonna go UTEP.
Okay. Southern Miss at Texas State.
Texas State.
I'm at Texas State as well. Boise State at Air Force.
Ooh, Air Force.
Oh, I like that. Minnesota at Penn State. I'm
Minnesota at Penn State. I will go Penn State.
I'm on Penn State as well. San Diego State at Nevada. I'm taking SDSU.
Okay, SDSU as well.
Marshall at James Madison.
JMU.
I'm going to take JMU too. Hawaii at Colorado State. I'm going to take CSU.
Same.
I'm a big Hawaii guy, but they're going to have a rough year, I think. Colorado at Oregon State. I'm taking the Beavs.
Yeah, give me the Beavs. The Beavs have been disrespected. The Beavs are going to have something to prove.
Love I feel like they deserve.
Yeah, they're gonna let everyone know.
UCLA at Oregon. Chip Kelly revenge spot?
Yeah.
Even though he kind of left on his own terms, so.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm with
UCLA here. Washington at Cal.
Let's go. Somebody has to win.
I think Washington wins, but Cal covers whatever this spread is.
Okay, I'm gonna go Washington with the win, and Cal definitely does not cover.
Ooh, okay. Iowa at Ohio State.
Ohio State.
I'm gonna take Ohio State here. Boston College at Wake Forest. I'm gonna take Wake.
Wake. Quick for Wake.
Duke at Miami, but Miami, Florida.
Miami, Florida. Miami.
I'm gonna take Miami, Florida here. Pitt at Louisville. I'm gonna take Pitt.
Give me the Ville.
Okay, buddy. Syracuse at Clemson.
Give me Syracuse.
So you got to pick your Clemson spot, and I don't think it's here. I think Syracuse shocks them. I think they keep it close. I don't think they win.
They've done that so many times, just kept it close. It's time for them to break through.
Yeah, but I feel like they've been on a bad trajectory ever since they left the Carrier Dome. Like, they don't play the Carrier Dome anymore. It's ruined.
That's a good point. Good point.
Fresno State at New Mexico.
Fresno State, baby.
Utah State at Wyoming.
Wyoming?
I'm on Utah State.
I'm going to go Wyoming.
West Virginia at Texas Tech. I'm gonna take
West
Texas
Virginia.
Tech.
West Virginia.
This might be our most disagreed upon week.
Ever.
Cincinnati at SMU. I'm on SMU.
I'm with you.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
Memphis at Tulane.
I'm going to go Memphis.
I'm going to go Tulane. I would have picked whichever team was the home in this matchup. I think Memphis is getting a little slept on, though.
Yeah.
They're consistently an 8-win team.
Actually, I'm going to switch. I'm going to go Tulane. Going Tulane.
UCF at ECU.
ECU.
I just did the preview with Eric.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're going to hate me. I'm so high on this UCF team.
I hate you so much.
I think they could be so good.
Yeah, I mean, you're
I'm
right.
on
I
UCF.
really hate you. I hate you
I
so
know.
much.
I know. I wish they were coached by someone else.
But they're not.
I'm gonna take ECU
All right.
because I also do have a future on ECU to win the conference.
Okay. That feels
40-1.
yeah, it should be. It should absolutely be 40-1.
You should have fucking heard it. So Eric fucking had one for Houston's quarterback to win the Heisman.
For Houston's quarterback to win the Heisman?
Yep.
I don't dislike it, to be
I didn't
honest.
either. That's why I bet it. What do you think the odds on that were?
I'm gonna say high. I'm gonna say close to 100-1.
150-1.
Okay.
I took it. I put $10 on that shit.
Get it, man.
Where were we? Akron at Kent State.
Give me the Zips.
Bowling Green at Central Michigan. Easy. Give me them Chippewas.
Fire up damn chips.
NIU at Ohio.
NIU.
NIU for me all day. I'm kind of low on Ohio this year. Toledo at Buffalo.
Toledo.
I'm taking Toledo. Western Michigan at Miami of Ohio. Give me Western Michigan.
Yeah, Western Michigan.
Arkansas State at Louisiana.
Arkansas State.
I think Louisiana gets this win. Georgia Southern at Old Dominion. It's hard. Transitioning away from the triple option.
Give me ODU.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you here. I'm going to take ODU in this one. Arizona State at Stanford. I'm going to take Stanford.
You play to win the game, Arizona State.
Okay. Texas at Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State.
Give me them Cowboys. Oklahoma State. Kansas State at TCU.
Kansas State.
I'm going to take K-State. Kansas at Baylor. I'm going to take Baylor.
Baylor.
Vanderbilt at Missouri. I'm going to take
Vandy.
Missouri. Okay. You're really low. Man, I want Vandy to win, but I think Missouri wins. Texas A&M at South Carolina.
A&M.
Carolina. Oh.
Going to South Carolina? Nice.
We swapped that. We kind of swapped our SEC upset.
Yeah, we did.
Ole Miss at LSU.
Ole Miss.
I'm on Ole Miss as well. Mississippi State at Alabama. Take Alabama.
Mississippi State.
God, I hope so. And maybe when that week comes in season, I'll be on Mississippi State. I'm on Alabama.
Yeah.
UT Martin at Tennessee. I think Tennessee.
Tennessee. Yeah.
San Jose State at New Mexico State.
San Jose State.
San Jose State as well.
I'm just enjoying the new freedom of being able to pick
pick San Jose State.
Yeah, man.
It'll be nice once Gus Bus leaves UCF and you can pick them again too.
Oh yeah, with just reckless abandon, I'll just be throwing out picks for UCF.
BYU at Libibity.
BYU.
I'm on BYU as well. Do both of our teams have a bye week this week?
Look at that.
No Nebraska, no Arkansas.
Yeah.
It's our most contentious week.
We should go antiquing that week.
We should. If by antiquing you mean like grabbing like a whole bunch of flour in your hands and slapping people.
No, I meant like trying to find like ottomans and chiffon-robes and stuff.
I could be down for that too.
Yeah, you could.
Time for some NFL Thursday night football. Baltimore at Tampa Bay. It's a good game.
Yeah, but give me Baltimore.
Thursday, October 27th. Yeah, give me the Ravens. Broncos at the Jags.
Give me the Jags.
You are this low on this Denver. I'm going to
so
take the
much.
Broncos here. That is
so much.
God damn, that's fucking nuts. Panthers at the Falcons. Now we know who the quarterback is for the Panthers.
Yeah, Falcons.
I'm going to take the Panthers.
That's fair. They're probably a better team top to bottom.
Bears at Cowboys.
Cowboys.
I'm going to take the Cowboys here as well. I heard there might be a little sneaky rumor. The Cowboys might potentially be trading for DK Metcalf.
Really?
Which I think would be a huge move for them.
That would be a huge move. He'd slide into that Amari Cooper role and really open things up for CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, I think it'd be a huge move for the Cowboys. The Dolphins at the Lions.
The Dolphins at the Lions. Give me the Lions, man.
Tough. That's tough.
Give me the Lions. You know I love this Lions team.
So I'm not the level with Miami with my fandom right now as I am with Nebraska. Obviously, it'll never get that high. When the season starts, I will be a full-on card-carrying member of Tuanon.
Sure.
But for now, I'm picking Detroit.
Okay.
Taking the Lions.
We all have
I think Miami gets like a lot of wins. I think that the Lions sneak up on them.
Okay.
Cardinals at the Vikings. I'm gonna take the Vikings.
What time is the game?
1 p.m. on a Sunday.
Give me the Vikings.
I'm gonna take Vikings. Raiders at the Saints.
Saints.
Yeah, this is kind of still. Yeah, I'm gonna be on the Saints. I think people are sleeping on. People are really. How big of a factor does Sean Payton not being there make?
I mean, I'm telling myself it's not that big of a factor, but in reality, I mean, it could be.
That's
huge.
kind of what that's kind of like, in my opinion, what your whole view of the Saints hedges upon, because on paper they have a super strong team.
Yeah, no, on paper they have a great team. Part of it kind of reminds me of whenever Arkansas fired Bobby Petrino and we had the John L. Smith year, and everyone was like, "We're gonna be fine," and then we were just very not fine.
I'm gonna err on the side of optimism for the Saints.
Okay.
And just because I like Jameis so fucking much, I'm gonna take the Saints to win this one. Patriots at the Jets.
Pats.
I take the Pats too. The Pats don't slip up against the Jets. Steelers at the Eagles.
Eagles.
I think the Steelers win this one.
Yeah.
Titans at the Texans.
I'm not a believer in the Steelers until I actually see what the Steelers look like.
I think that's one of the few teams left that we don't know who the starting quarterback is going to be. I think it's Mitch.
Yeah. So Titans and Texans, I go Titans.
I go Titans as well. Commanders. The Commanders at the Colts. Carson Wentz revenge spot?
Whatever.
I'm going to take the Colts. Unless for some reason Taylor Heineke is now like the starting quarterback. Because it wouldn't even go to him. It'd go from Carson Wentz to that UNC guy. Whatever that kid's name.
Jacoby Brissett. No, Jacoby
the
Brissett's
new one.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. I forgot his name already. I'm sorry.
Yeah, same here.
The 49ers at the Rams.
Rams.
The 49ers.
If they were in San Francisco, I would be on the Niners, but I'm going to go Rams at home.
I'm going to take the 49ers. The New York Football Giants at the Seattle Seahawks. I think the Giants win.
Yeah, I'm with it.
The Packers at the Bills.
Bills.
I'm going to take the Bills here. Monday Night Football. Cincinnati Bengals travel to Cleveland.
Cleveland's going to be a dumpster fire this year.
Yeah, I think they're going to be really bad. They have Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, who will 100% be playing. Like I'm prepared for Deshaun Watson to be suspended for the entire season.
I think that's kind of the play. I'm all over Cincinnati here. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the show.
We done did it.
We done fucking did it. Chase, where can the people find you?
Always find me being abrasive on Twitter at of Oaklawn. Catch the horse racing podcast, the Notorious OTB. Catch the Professional Ultimate Frisbee podcast, the Tilted Land Shark. Plus, we talked digital horse racing with Zed Run, the Zed Run Gambling podcast with Scotty Bowser. You can always find me here. I'll be pumping out articles for the MLFB. I'm around. I'm in these streets.
Friend of the show, Scotty B. Scott Bowser, friend of the show.
Yeah, and I want to say Picks Porch champion, Scott Bowser.
I think for sure he definitely had the best night on the Picks Porch. When that was a thing. That was the best night for all three of us. It was amazing.
Yeah.
You guys know where to find me. I will list everything I'm doing this next coming week. So we got Jimnasium. You can find me on Twitter, obviously, at XFL Gym, YouTube, the whole shebang. So I got the Jimnasium. I do this little podcast called The Sports Hole with also a friend of the show, little Matty G.
Yeah.
Little Luke.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Find me
talking
on
about.
the CFL Gambling Podcast, Targeting CFL. Find me on the College Football Tailgate with friend of the show, Eric. Find me on Spring Fever.
What?
And then also I do like cooking live streams when I have stuff to cook. I think I'm having this. So this is coming out tomorrow during the day. And by that, I mean today during the day, on Thursday. This is actually like the earliest we've ever released a Jimnasium. It'll be during the day. But that night, tonight, Friday night, actually, tomorrow night, I'm getting confused already. I'm cooking fish tacos. That's what I'm getting to.
All right. I feel like that's in your skill set. Though you have surprised me with your skill set thus far.
Later this month, I want to do I want to take a Saturday or a Sunday and do a grilling episode where I just grill a whole bunch of stuff.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
It's perfect for July. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. Give us a follow. Give us a like. It does help. Reach out. Tell your friends about the Jimnasium. Tell your mom. Tell your grandma. Mwah. Mwah.
Smooches.